Hey, what's up? Vegas Trash. Let's do it. Top 7 of the week instead of top 6. Yeah, I'm really throwing a curveball out there this week. Now, it could be top 12 because there are a lot of tracks in Track Central. I recommend checking it out. This is Precipice right here. Not Precipice, Precipice. Yeah. So this was done by Zach. Now, this is a great example of a clean, challenging Trials Extreme track with great decor. Also, you see the bird down there? Did you catch that? All right. Now, you see there's a lot of small angles happening, but nothing weird in the line. Everything's very clear. Digging it. It's blended very well as well. The effects in the back, the lighting, very cohesive. A lot of detail. Right? And the right detail, you know. Sometimes using a lot of objects isn't always the answer. It's how they're used. Right? So don't think you need to put a million objects in the track to make it good, because you don't. Sometimes bare tracks can really be effective decor-wise. Okay, there we go. Now, this is the part of the line that could use a little bit more light right here. See that? A little bit more light right there. No weird cameras happening. Really an exceptional build. Very nice. It's sweet. I see some effects there. Can he get it? Yes. Yes, he can. Let's hear it for the boy. You guys know that song from the 80s? Let's hear it for the boy. Anyway, should have saved that for a first date. You can see the little eagle there. Look at that. Great use of the 2D cloud in the top left there. You can see. Okay. Now, you know what I'm talking about. If you go into the editor, there's this massive photo of a cumulus cloud. I believe it's a cumulus. But a good chance you don't know what that cloud is either. So just pretend I know it. Okay, here we go. Rising City Trials by Funktastic. Let's go. Looks like the downloads are coming up a little bit. They're still really weak compared to Fusion. Fusion had a lot more downloads in it. I mean, game is sold about now 265,000 units across platform, and I think Fusion had at this time, I don't know, just for the PS4 had at least that, I'm guessing. So it tells me that sales are slow. Doesn't really matter. We all like the game, love the game, and it's going to be here for a bit. And the tracks are getting real nice on Track Central here. Now here we go, Funktastic. Okay. Now he is no stranger to using a lot of objects. Okay. And he uses them well too. Very effective decor here. I like it. And Funk will definitely, he puts in a bit into tracks, into the decor. I used to too, and then I just got tired of it. I started hacking it. And as I started hacking it and only putting in a couple hours on my decor, I started getting more pics, which was kind of funny. You're going, that doesn't make any sense. And the thing is, not everybody cares about, crazy extensive decor. I do, actually. I really like extensive decor. Now, this is the only part here. I don't like that. Okay, I just would have put, maybe some kind of electrical thing so you're not landing on it. That's about it. That's all I got for you on this one, bud. Very nice build. I like a lot of depth. Okay. Nice arrow there. Good. The rider knows what they're doing. Nice camera move, if you have one at all there. If you have, you barely notice it. And it flows. There's a nice flow to it. See it? Now, and that's it. And he likes those little lights at the end. Very nice. Cool ending here. Looks like he has those paths down. It's like a Bezier curve, I guess. Okay. Or Bezier. Is that an American pronounces it? Or is it Bezier? Whatever. Look at this guy in the front here. I mean, that's not the dude you want to go with to a party. Because that's how he looks before he even walks in the door. Look at this guy. Got that whole... I'm sorry, but that creepy ass mask is just funky looking. It looks, I don't know, like his face is wrapped in paper mache or something. Anyway. Okay, moving on. I'll have nightmares about that guy later. Buccaneer. Created by THDTE. Now, I'm going to try to avoid picking a lot of the same people, I guess, in the future, because it just gets redundant and you keep seeing only those people, I guess. However, they make some of the best tracks in the game. I remember going back to Trials Evolution and you're like, ah, looks like Flyer 80 got another pick this week. Meanwhile, you have a ton of people trying to get, I guess, their track noticed. But that's life, you know. That's how it goes. Yeah, you might cry a little bit at night when you go to bed after you make a track for about 20 hours, but you get over it after a couple years. Okay, so now Buccaneer. Look at this. This is great. And you can see that. Oh, this is just killer. This is. I love it. That's not what she said. Okay. The bell there. A lot of detail. The guy sitting on the roof there. This is so awesome. This is really nice. Okay. A little cart there. A little detail going down under. Alright. Look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. With the creepy skeleton with the eyeballs. I like it. More nightmares tonight. Okay, so let's see, yeah. I'm not sure if I mentioned the DLC that just came out. The DLCs seemed a little lackluster just because the tracks in the game are so awesome, you know, and I don't think it matched the level of the tracks in the game. Okay, actually it didn't. But as far as, you know, not a lot of physics happening in the tracks. They're a little more bland and shorter. They're not as comprehensive as the in-game tracks. Worth getting the DLC, of course, but the tracks didn't do too much for me. Okay, let's leave it at that. All right, so here we go. Morpheus, another great creator. 10 Peaks. Now, I will say, hands down, I've been way more impressed with Track Central than the DLC. I'll put it to you that way. The tracks are much more, I don't know, dialed in Track Central. I mean, there's a lot of time being spent on each one of these tracks, and maybe they have, you know, they don't want to spend a lot of time on the DLC. I don't know why it is. I mean, you're getting a ton in that DLC too. You're spending $15 or $10, and you're getting 50 tracks. And even just to do 50 drive lines takes a bit of time. You know? So it's great value. This game has been tremendous value-wise. Now let's look at this track here. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? This is an in-game track, right? You can see the clouds in the back really looking nice. Okay, which is basically a static image. You know, Trackmania Turbo actually does a nice job with the sky as well. A little bit different, though, I think, than what we're seeing here, how they created it. Then again, I'm not sure. I am not a developer. I'm just a dude with a PlayStation. Yeah, and I made some tracks. Anyway. All right. So, let's see what else we have here. Okay, this one here I really like. Can't pronounce that. You can see it. By Dodo. I mean, these are some strange names. Okay. Now, this is a great example of a track where similar objects are used. The decor isn't overly extensive, but the mood is perfect. Lighting, style, concept of the track, the ending. It's memorable. Right? I like to see tracks like this. Not everybody can build tracks like this, because it takes a certain eye to create this. Okay? That's what I really like about this track. Now, you can see a lot of effects are used. Jesus Christ. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. You can't play this game, sir. Yeah, this is terrible right here. This is... What happens is you start... Okay, here we go. There we go. What happens is you start repeating those mistakes, and then you start... Shit. Now, this is a big checkpoint right here. This is a lot to do in one checkpoint. It's the only thing I'm not liking about this right now. I can't even play this motherfucker right here. Okay, one more time, and I'm going to play the fucking replay. Fuck it, I'm playing the replay. I'm not gonna make anybody watch me fuck around and not play the game right. That's shit playing right there. Play the game better. Garbage. There we go. Leaderboard, ready? How bad is that? I need to go to the leaderboard. Who cares? Ready? Okay, so watch replay. You guys ready? Check out this replay, bros. It's going to be sick. Now, Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't like sitting there and, you know, even on a stream or something, and this is a video, so it's perhaps even worse. Here we go. This is how it should be. No, I should just do this more often when a track is difficult. I should just play the replay, but now, see, now the physics aren't shown in the replay either. So that's also different from the prior game. I don't know if that's a bug. But anyway, you can see just adding that chromatic aberration effect is really adding a lot to this. It gives it that, looks edgy. Adds a bit of a TV-like quality to it. How to explain it? You know what chromatic aberration is, right? Look it up. Now, apparently here I couldn't run the track either, as we could see. And this is a pretty, now let's look at the ending here. I like it. Yeah. You were in a cow's rectum. Okay, great track. I was playing it like crap initially. Yeah, I never understand that. Like, when people watch somebody just completely blowing online, and it's not enjoyable to watch. I don't want to watch somebody fuck up over and over. I can see you can't play the game. Now play it better and then stream or something. I don't know. I don't want to watch you fuck around with it. Here we go. Here's Mantis. Sorry, Mantis. What's the name of this track again? I forget. It's by Calzone. Okay. Let's do it. Now, Calzone is obviously, as you know, he is part of the reason why this game is as good as it is. Right? I know he's done a lot of the drivelines in the game. I can just see it. All right. And great creator. And I think he just started off with Fusion. I'm not sure. But, you know, he was just making tracks and then the links, the next day. And rightly so. I mean, what a talented creator. Great eye for, look at that. You see how the camera moves in here? This is how you do a camera move. That's how you do it. Slow and steady with an ease in at the end. I don't know if that's an option too, to ease in. Cool physics too. Apparently I can't play this track either. Must be the track. The little physics there really add a little bit of flavor to the track. Awesome. And the decor. This is an in-game track. This looks to me better than a lot of the tracks in the DLC, which is kind of funny. As this is a free track, but he is a Redlinks developer. Makes sense. And even if you work for Redlinks, you still get picks on this. Sweet channel. Now, you see how he's doing the curved line here? Getting a little dizzy. But he's doing the curved line there. Very nice ending, too. Very creative. This guy's great. Really makes him... he's a great addition to the game. Yeah. As are a lot of builders. Okay? But particularly him. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Next, we have another track by... Well, let's save that one for last. No, we'll do this one now. It's by Ozzy B. Ozzy-B. Now, he's been making tracks for a long time in this. Okay? I don't know why this is not higher up. It doesn't make sense. Only a few hundred downloads. I don't think Track Central is really quite there yet as far as the coding, obviously. And just the layout. The layout needs to be different. I'm not going to go and harp on all these things. Let's just focus on the tracks here. Okay, because then it just turns into this, of course, you could always pick up the errors and things and issues. Now, this track is great. It's a nice little speed run here. Really like this build. Also running this one pretty poorly for myself. Now, this has a lot of detail happening. The lighting is well done. Okay? The line is addictive. It's a really good drive line. And it's it's kind of a very speedrun type track, and Ozzy B is guilty of that, making great speedruns. And that is honestly, bro, that's one of your better tracks in my opinion. Let me play that again. This is, and you have a lot of good tracks too, but this is definitely, to me, one of your better tracks. That's just my opinion. You ain't gotta listen to it. Ain't for emphasis. I know this isn't. Okay. It doesn't. Isn't. Words. Here we go. Let's do it. Clean. Now, I recommend getting that bunny helmet. It's really helped my riding tremendously. Now, creepy bunny with the blood on the mouth. I like it. Now, the chopper in the back with the point light, bringing your attention to it. Very nice ending. Clean. Very nice. Awesome build. Okay, now I believe the last one is going to be... What do we have here? Is it Kurtz? Kurtz, okay. Here we go. This track is quite clean. Very nice. Now, again, a chopper's used. I think the chopper is going to be used in a lot of tracks. This looks like it has a light coming out of the chopper. Now, is this the one with the camera pan at the beginning? No, it's not. Okay. But you can see they really... This feels very Vietnamish. That is kind of the theme of this. Now, really am liking Central tracks more than the last DLC. They're just more filled out. There's more to these tracks. The decor, I feel like, is a little bit better on a lot of these. The DLC is clean and all, but it's not. It's compared to the actual game, it's a little, I'd say, underwhelming. So if you're a big fan, great. Not, it's $10 and you're getting 50 tracks. So yeah, it's pretty good value. You know, people are talking about this game and, you know, saying these different, you know, like obviously, you know, you have some bugs and it wasn't released. It was released too early. Early it was released. Now that there, I literally quit out of another. I'm surprised I got that as easy as I did. I was struggling with that one. But real quick, there's a lot of replay value to this game. Tons of hours. So even though they're bugs, bros, you pay $25 for a game. $25. How many hours did you get out of it? So just, yeah. And yes, no, things should be held at a higher standard in gaming. Things are released too early these days. It's just the gaming industry. That's just what it is. So, however, this has been an extremely buggy game. But, whatever. Anyway, next week, I'm going off on a tangent. Next week, tune in again, and I'm going to give you another 6. And actually, I might do a little DLC too. All right? So, that's about it. Thanks for checking it out.